Good morning. So today we have a lot of plans, and basically the top one priority is to start doing outreach and research. Um, so the number one is just to purchase a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and after that reach out to clients, reach out to candidates as well. It will be amazing because I was waiting for it for about a week, I think, maybe a bit more, and a lot of stuff were very important to do before this moment, like CRM, etc., etc. A lot of stuff. So currently, I think that just in a couple of hours I'll start doing this because I'm ready, I'm prepared. As for now, I have to finalize some couple of tasks um, from yesterday. For example, I need to finish my page with all the expenses that I have for my business, and with terms, I need to understand how much I pay for what I pay and when. So let's do this and come back to my LinkedIn. Opa. And guys, even given the fact that we have already doing sport today, so I had a training as always in the morning. I still have this amazing expander to stay in shape even when I work. And yes, now I still sit on the sofa. In the future, I'll buy a standing table and maybe a treadmill as well. But you see here water. I have amazing food for today. I have walnuts, salmon, quinoa, no oils, no sugar, like great stuff. And yes, I'm uploading a video for you guys. Actually, you know what? Sometimes I still feel very uncomfortable speaking to the camera. Man, I just need a bit more time, I think. But definitely, I have already made an amazing progress before, because before that, before I started filming this vlog, it was much harder for me to do so. Um, so I noticed that the the most inconvenient moment when I do my recording is actually, I want to say two things about it. First of all, of course, the first recording of the day is not easy because you didn't have any warm up. You know what I mean? You didn't speak a lot. You didn't hold the camera like this, etc., etc. So you need to warm up to have a like oral stretching. Um, and second, I still feel uncomfortable when nobody else except me is speaking around. So, like, for this particular moment, it's a silence, people just working around me, and nobody's talking. And I feel like in such moments, I feel like I highlight my presence and highlight my field of interest, maybe field of activities. So I just attract too much attention at this moment. And as for now, it's a bit more inconvenient compared to the situation where everybody around are talking about something and they have meetings, sales calls, something like that. But it just takes time. Take a look. Welcome to Sales Navigator. So let's move. And I actually knew how important for you it is um, to hear my voice in a proper way, meaning that you can feel my energy and my current condition, my state, through my voice and through how I feel talking to you through the camera. So I understand this is important. I try to improve myself in terms of vlogging and filming, and I'll become better and better. But as for now, I just notion my I can notion my mistakes and my flaws, yeah, and I'll work on it. I just tried to verify my LinkedIn profile, but for some reason I'm not able to do this. I don't know why. I mean, I understand that in Russia LinkedIn is banned, but I use VPN. Actually, I tried several of them, two VPNs, and all the servers were located in different locations. One in the US, another one in Germany, and one more in France. And it just doesn't work. Just to give you an idea, if you want to verify your profile, you have to scan the QR code from your laptop, for example, with your phone. And next, you should go through the verification process. But I can't do this because I scanned the QR code and then I have a mistake talking that something went wrong. Just try one more time. And nothing helps. I don't know how to fix it. And I remember that LinkedIn has a very poor, in my opinion, support. So, but definitely I'll benefit from verifying my account, given that I'll use it every day. So I need to find out how to fix it. Guys, take a look at my current expenses. Basically, it's quite cheap, I believe. So monthly, I should pay from $570 to $750 as for now, and it's for coworking $350 each 19th day of the month. For Squarespace website, for the constructor, I mean, just to stay it active, my website active, $25 per month, and also I have to pay once a year for my domain name. It's only $15. You can see it on the very bottom of this document. Google Workspace is $15 for me now. Maybe I'll upgrade it to the higher grade, but I'm not sure about whether it's necessary. Then HubSpot comes with $20 a month, LinkedIn Sales Navigator with approximately $80. I say approximately because I use Rupia to pay for it, and the exchange rate can fluctuate actually. And about $10 as a tax. And also, my accountant will cost me from $70 to $250 per month, given that I have like different reports to send. For example, the annual report is the most expensive one, the monthly report is the cheapest one, and in the middle there is a quarterly report. So, as for summary, wait. Yeah, as for summary, constant expenses about $500 a month, and in constant expenses mean like accountant 70 to 250. It means I should spend from 570 to 750 US dollars a month. I believe that's not much. It's not expensive for sure, um, taking into consideration how many opportunities I have. This absolutely a no-brainer. So I made some changes in my CRM once again. This is the page where you can add some companies like clients. And before all this information, let me show you. For example, if I want to add my company here, Veretin.com, this is a domain name, and you can see that here's an asterisk, so it's mandatory to fill this field. Before I had asterisks almost on each of them, since I believe that each of these fields is important, and during a big like 1 hour call it's not difficult to understand all the stuff about the company. But now I also realized that sometimes I'll add some companies here with whom I didn't have a chat still. So, and I add one string before the first call here in the status field. That's also mandatory, meaning that just you have to distinguish companies with whom you had already some chat and conversation, or maybe a call. That was the best option. And on the other side, there will be some companies who you just found on LinkedIn or anywhere else, and you just put them here inside the CRM system to show other team members that guys, no need to contact them. I'm already in touch with this company and waiting for the response. So you just input here, insert the domain name, company name, status. For instance, if we just added this company, verified and added it before the first call, and it's also important to specify roles to close. So here you also can see before the first call, but they are hiring, meaning that the company is hiring in general, but no idea about any specificity. And like right after the call, you can understand that they, for example, are looking for senior Python developer. I'll add more choices here, more sections, and a senior JavaScript developer. And you just keep filling all this information here. This is also requires stack a tricky one, because there are there's a huge variety of technologies, libraries, frameworks, etc. And I need to add them all here, I think, if I won't change anything. Email, Telegram group, etc., etc., all this stuff. So, and I did the same with contacts, meaning candidates. Sorry. Create a contact. I'll do it myself. Here you also can see that all the fields are not mandatory anymore, but still all of them are very, very important. How do you like this one, tier? Like how do you evaluate the quality and the extent of the hotness, or how should I say it, of the lead? It's like a tier of items in RPG games. Initially, I wanted to indicate it with different colors, like from white to red or a gold one, but I didn't find any solution how to implement it into HubSpot CRM, so now I have stars. Well, as for now, the plan is very simple. I'm going to, first of all, create a list of companies who are currently hiring, and I'll find them from Monster, from Indeed US, and other websites, like job posting websites, platforms. I think definitely I'll use some filters, since I don't need any, I'm not interested in positions and probably companies who are hiring people and provide them, for example, $40,000 to $50,000 to $60,000 per year annual salary. It's not in a field of my interest. However, starting from ideally 100, and today I'll aim to 100,000 US dollars fixed annual salary, and I think I'll find several dozens of such companies. But by the way, probably if there will be a position, an open position with a salary of $50,000 to $60,000, it doesn't mean that this particular company doesn't have any other openings with a salary that I'm interested in. Well, now I'm going to do this, and next I'll have to I'll have to understand how to put them. Oh, okay, now I understand. Put them in the CRM properly. I already analyzed this, but I also have new functionalities on LinkedIn since I paid for. I have connected. The first month is for free. Connected a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and I have more options there to work with my contacts. So there is some kind of a, like personal database where you can add more profiles and companies. I don't know actually how should I use this in my work. If, for instance, I find a company from Indeed, should I put it in my LinkedIn profile or no, LinkedIn database, Sales Navigator database or not? Most probably not, because it will create a lot of extra work, and I'm a bit like I have to make my first profit as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Well, yeah, just let's go. We'll do this today, right now, and next we'll decide what's next. But I already know, because next I have to create a couple of scripts how to reach out to companies. That's essential. Guys, take a look. I met an amazing guy. His name is Gianluca, and
Hello.
he's from Barcelona. Yes.
I'm from Ecuador, Italian father, and live in Barcelona.
Amazing. So, and he's also in the tech recruitment space.
Yeah.
Basically, he has an agency. Yes, he's a
Yeah.
business owner,
Yeah.
and it was an amazing meeting because you remember this is my place, and I just decided to pour some water in my glass, come back, and
And I was filming.
yeah, yeah, and he also has the same
same
camera.
camera.
That's amazing. So we're going to have a meeting like maybe next week or later this week. I'm going to treat him an amazing lunch.
Thank
And
you, man.
yeah, we're going to discuss like different ways to have a partnership as well. So keep you posted. It was insane because because the odds to meet such a person here in my co-working, right, like 1 meter from the place where I work every day. It was like the odds were too small. Basically, this guy is a business owner. He has a lot of experience in the field, and yes, I believe that I have a lot to learn from him. So I'm looking forward to have a next chat, and definitely will be extremely, extremely useful and just precious, precious contact for me. Yeah. In this situation, I believe the most important is just to be active, to be proactive, to show your interest, to show your value maybe, and just be polite. Because, bro, just think about it. That's wonderful. Building the network. Guys, I just told you that this connection is insane, but because I have a lot of emotions right now, I didn't clarify why actually this is an insane. So on top of that fact that I met this guy when I was looking for just water, and he's an HR, he's a business owner, yes, 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 but also he's a content creator, also he's from crypto, and the chances to meet such a person here very small. And by the way, he also likes Andrew Tate. What the heck? How is that possible? Guys, it's an insanity. So let me come back home and I'll record the video for you. But long story short, I received 2 incoming forms filled from my website, and I'm going to have 2 more calls with potential candidates, like on Friday and on Monday. Today it's Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow and early next week. And I have so much things to do. Yeah, this day was gorgeous. It was wonderful. And as I expected, I started doing research and outreach. So let me come back and I'll give you more information about it. It was a crazy day, and most probably it was one of or mm, the most efficient day of my last couple of weeks. Because first of all, once again, let's do a quick recap. First of all, I met an amazing guy who also has a business like I'm developing right now. He has a tech recruitment agency, and we have already agreed to meet next week, and we'll have a chat about the time and then the place on Friday. I checked his social medias. He's some kind of influencer at LinkedIn, I believe. Mm, so it will be very, very useful. And I really will be glad to understand how can I help him. And maybe like the best practice is to help somebody before you receive some help. Uh, if you know who Dan Locke is, one of his concept is when you reach out to somebody, first of all, think about how can you bring value. And only after that, think about how can you receive it from a different person. And in such cases, when you reach out to somebody with like higher experience compared to your experience, for sure, definitely you have to think how this person can benefit from this contact with you. And at this particular moment, I don't know, but definitely I'll do my best to understand it, to have like common experience. He's also from Web3 space, from crypto. I'm from crypto. Um, yeah, maybe we'll just exchange our experience, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll decide right in the process of our meeting. Next, finally, today I started doing outreach at LinkedIn. Now I have Sales Navigator. I reach out to, first of all, I collected 35 companies who are hiring developers, mostly developers and different IT specialists. I reach out to 14, if I'm not mistaken, of them, simply because usually when I do research, I collect three target contacts like decision makers. In my case, it was most like in my current situation, I collected decision makers in terms of human resources for sure. So 3 person per company or per project, meaning that today I made like 45 connection requests were sent from my account. Honestly, that's a big amount given that I didn't use my LinkedIn for some time. For a couple of months, I think I didn't send any requests at all. So maybe it was a bit dangerous. As far as I know, when you purchase a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can send up to 200 connection requests per week, if I'm not mistaken. And these 200 connection requests start counting right after the first connection that you send. For example, if today is I don't remember which date is today. Let's imagine today is August, October 10th, yeah? Um, and this is, I don't know, Wednesday. Before, I was thinking that this counter that calculates the amount of connections that you make per week, just refreshes every Monday morning. But now I found out that it works in different way. Actually, if now it's Wednesday, 10:30 p.m., and I send a request, the first request since like last week. It means that until the next Wednesday, 10:30 p.m., I'll be able to send in total like 100 or 200 connections, depends on my plan that I have purchased on LinkedIn. So now I have to be wise. I have to connect only target representatives of companies. I have to start booking some target calls, because I still don't have any company to work with, but I'll fix it really soon, and I'm pretty sure in it. Next, I received two more candidates from my website. Both of them are from India again. Both of them work with Web3 development again, and probably both of them they know. The first candidate who filled up the form on my website, I definitely will ask them about how did they know about me. So, as usually, keep you posted. What else? All along this day, like from the very morning to the very evening, I still faced a lot of things that were not prepared properly, and yeah, I always was just adjusting different things. For example, closer to the moment when I wanted to go home, I realized that I have some not problems, but I didn't set up my signature on email. So I started working on it at the same time, having a chat with Indian developers, and then started logging, etc., etc. So all this stuff. And now I also have to create a Calendly account for Kirill at Veretin.com, because I realized that I have a wrong Calendly there. Yeah, let's see what will be tomorrow with my LinkedIn profile, because as for now only two people accepted my connection request from 45, and that's kind of strange. Usually when I send connections, approximately 30% of people accepted it, maybe even more, maybe 40. Yeah, but it takes time. You have to remember that often people are not in the office, for example, when you are in the office, and you have to keep into take into account the difference in time zones and many other factors. Maybe they are on a conference, or maybe they have vacation, or maybe they have different meetings. That's why it should be a good practice when you um, first of all to mention, if you want to develop your LinkedIn profile, it's better to clean the pending requests for establishing a contact, since this is one of the metrics which LinkedIn takes into consideration when mm, showing your account to different people. So, going back to my idea, it should be a best practice, in my personal opinion, to clean this list of pending invitations once a month, meaning that, like, for the vast majority of contacts, you have to give some time to log in into LinkedIn to accept your invitation. Maybe they don't just ignore you, but probably they just don't use LinkedIn every day. Maybe not. I'm like nobody knows the reason. Yes, but you have to give them a bit more time. So let's see what will be tomorrow, what will be the day after tomorrow, what will be on Monday. And yeah, now starting from today, um, I'll do outreach and research daily. I won't do outreach on Saturday and Sunday because, in terms of outreach, these are the most inefficient days. The vast majority of people have rest on the weekends. Yeah. See you tomorrow, guys. Keep you updated as always, and everything will change really soon. I really hope, like, I have I have big hope and I have all the chances to make my first placement within next 5 to 6 months for sure. I have already made quite a decent job, and yeah, more just to come. But I'm very inspired about the meeting with my new friend. So let's see. Okay, see you tomorrow.